Hi, I'm Bernard Sheridan, and today we're going to take a look at how to produce power in your swing to add distance. And we're going to scroll through several different swings here of different players. So here we see Bubba Watson, and as he moves to the top, I want you to notice too, first, I have a red line drawn right on his waist, okay? So he moves to the top, and right as he gets to the very top of his backswing, as he starts down, his belt line is going to drop below that red line tremendously as he starts to shift towards the target. Now, as he starts to come down to impact, we're going to see that belt line raise up again. A lot of pushing off the ground here and well above that line, about an inch above that line at impact. So that's a big way to boost power. All these long hitters are pushing into the ground on the downswing, pushing into the ground on the impact through to a finish. Now, let's take a look at Brooks Koepka. So let's clear this line and we'll draw another line right on his waist. And this is from down the line here. Now, as he goes back, we're going to see his belt also drop below that and then come well above it through impact. Now, he's hitting a 3-wood here, but he's still creating some serious power. And, of course, his body is rotating. That's another way to create power. So let's look at our next gentleman, J.B. Holmes. And we'll draw that line here on JB. JB's hitting a 3-wood here, actually at the Franklin Templeton Shootout at Tiburon, where I teach. So as JB goes back to the top, again his belt is right on there. His belt drops a little bit, starting down, but now it comes up above that line to create that power. A lot of rotation in that core. Another big power producer. And then, of course, above it when he's finished, because of full extension. All right, now we got Tiger Woods. Let's get this line a little bit right. Now, this is Tiger in 2005. So, and I want you to notice that red line is right on his belt line. Up to the top here. And that body squats down, and as he starts into impact, that belt comes well above that line again, well above that line. As we can see here, there's that belt, and full extension and a good rotation. I want you to notice too how much those hips are rotated at impact. So that jump up, that pushing off the ground, kind of a little squat on the downswing, and a big push up right before impact. Actually, a great way to see that push up for most players. Let's go way back to Bubba again. By the time that lead arm gets to halfway down, that lead arm gets halfway down, that's when you're going to see those hips start to rise. Right there is where they start to rise. So by the time your lead arm gets parallel to the ground, that's when you want to start to push up. Push up to gain more power. Work on that. See if you gain some distance. Add some club head speed. And you'll be driving it further than you ever have before. I'm Bernard Sheridan. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And remember, our iTunes podcast, interviewing the brightest minds in golf every week, Breaking Par with Bernard Sheridan. Subscribe to that, and you'll get some great listening on podcasts. You can listen to it in your car or wherever you are. Until we meet again, try to keep it in the short grass, and remember, it's all about impact.